A minister in the Shenandoah Valley is trying to find former felons to help them get their rights back. It's a personal project after a drug conviction left him disenfranchised for more than 2 decades. NBC 29's Matt Talhelm is live in our Augusta County newsroom with that story. Matt?
Well, good evening, Libby. A line of convicted felons waited to talk with Minister Mercedies Harris at the opening of his Waynesboro office today. They hope to be the first few that he will help to get their rights restored.
Joyce Clark celebrates a fresh start.
I'm a felon. It was an attempted assault.
She never did prison time for the 1995 conviction, but just being a felon locked her out of opportunities.
I wasn't called for a place to live, and I wasn't called for a job either. It was really, really hard.
Clark says she spent years trying to restore her rights.
After I filled out all these papers and didn't, hear back, I just gave up.
It turns out the state restored her rights in 2008. Clark didn't know that until she found Mercedies Harris last year.
I said, I have a chance.
Harris's Hollaback and Restore Project is open for business in Waynesboro to help non-violent felons in the valley tear through the red tape and regain the right to vote and find employment.
We're talking about people's lives. We're talking about moving on in life. We're talking about regaining something that was taken.
Harris had it all taken away after a drug conviction. He worked and waited for 28 years. Harris's restoration of rights now hang framed on the wall in Hollaback and Restore's office.
I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't the way it was for me to want to sit here now and have Hollaback and Restore to help people so that they don't go through this process.
Harris and his team of volunteers are reaching out to find felons who've given up on getting their rights back.
We do have this monumental task of trying to re-enfranchise tens of thousands and maybe even more people in the coming months.
Clark calls Harris a godsend for not deserting people who are trying to get their lives back on track.
He will go the extra mile for you, Mercedes will, because he really cares about people.
You get your life back when you get this. You get to move on.
The state estimates that there are 100,000 convicted felons who are nonviolent offenders who are eligible for automatic rights restoration. Harris says many of them just don't know it. If you'd like to contact Harris and the Hollaback and Restore Project, you can go to our news links at NBC29.com.
Matt Talhelm live in our Augusta County newsroom tonight. Thank you, Matt.